Welcome, my dear friend. In topic number 9, environmental management, let us study environmental management. Let us study last part, disaster management. First, see what do you mean by disaster. Disaster means any sudden actions which is originated in a nature. There are flood, fire, earthquake. Such a natural activities are calamities which are occurs suddenly can be called as a disasters. Sometimes there are some man-made disasters can be also seen in day-to-day life. Then which are the man-made? Accident, bomb blast, chemical accident in industries, stampedes in mass gatherings, riots. Means we are most of them activities heard on televisions in which the most of the peoples will get affected. They causes the large scale damage to the life and property. Such actions are called as disasters. In day-to-day life, disaster is become the part of our life, so it is necessary to learn how it will be managed. Therefore, disaster management play important role in our life. There are the for the disaster management we have to implement some actions through a proper planning. Means why should we take disaster management? What are included in the disaster management? First is that prevention of losses and the danger. Means we have to prevent loss after the disasters or after the danger. Means we have to save the life as well as the property. Then improving the tolerance of disaster management. We have to improve by giving the help or the management, proper management. Then providing relief for the peoples who are affected by disasters. Then preparation to face the disasters by mentally we have to prepare society or the people who are living in society against that disaster so they can be face or they can be tolerate. Then immediate action is also required in the disasters. Which actions? Medical treatments or help or transport, etc. We have to give them properly. Assessment of damages. After that we have to assess the damagement. Means त्याला आपण म्हणतो पंचनामा damages and the intensity of the disasters. Then arrange the rescue work. We have to save the life or rescue the people who are caught in disasters. And the last one is rehabilitation and rebuilding. Means give them new shelter. In disaster management, who lost their shelters, we have to rehabilitate them and rebuilding the buildings for them. Sometimes we have to give medical treatment so they can be rehabilitated. Okay. So those are the important process are included in a disaster management. There are 8 process. These are very important. In disaster management, there some casualties are important. Some casualties. Which casualties are important? आपत्कालीन सेवा म्हणजे कॅज्युलिटी म्हणजे आपत्कालीन सेवा, गरजेच्या सेवा. त्याच्यातली फर्स्ट आहे ती म्हणजे फर्स्ट एड. First aid, primary treatment, immediate given treatment. There are the three objectives of this first aid. That is the first one. We have to prevent the death, prevention of death. Try to decrease the number of death. Then preventing deterioration of health, and third one is that is the starting the process of rehabilitation. Okay, those are the important uh, aims or the objective of the first aid: preventing death, the deterioration of health, and the rehabilitation. And so it is emergency measures are important measures, so that we can give the proper help to the victims. It has a basic principles of first aid. हे आपले ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह झाले फर्स्ट एड आणि आता प्रिन्सिपल्स काय त्याच्यामध्ये. तर देर इज आर थ्री टाईप ऑफ द प्रिन्सिपल. तर ते एअर वे मीन्स कोणकोणते ABC. A means airway. Airway means if a victim has a difficulty to take a breath, then we have to hold him in a backward position, sloping position. If you have any problems, then first keep the person in a backward positions. Okay, the chin should be raised so the person has easy to take breath. Okay, then second one is we have to, if the breathing is stopped, then we have to give mouth to mouth artificial breathing by other persons, mouth to mouth. Through mouth we have to try to blow the air. That is the B for breathing, and C for circulation. So that is what ABC. After breathing, if it is not completed, it is not, then while we giving mouth to mouth respiration, as we give twice, 2 times if you given, then press the chest. Then here by chest we have to press with the ball band like that. Press their chest like that. So two actions should be repeated 15 times. This action means first give mouth to mouth respirations and then press on the chest, pressing. This will take place 15 times. This is called the cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Cardiopulmonary resuscitations, and this will help to bring this circulation back to the normal. Okay, so those are the three basic principles: ABC: airway, breathing, and the circulations. Sometimes what happens, if they are in a victim, if they are bleeding will be occurs, then first of all we have to clean that wounds, clean first wounds of the victims, and then apply antiseptic. First clean, then apply antiseptic, and then apply pressure for 5 minutes so that the bleeding will be stopped. Sometimes if there is a fracture occurs, then if bone is fractured, then to that bone give support of plank or the wooden boards or the batons or rulers, so that the fractured bone will be kept straight. If there is a problem on the back or vertebral column, back side like vertebral column problem, then the patient should be kept immobile on a film stretcher. Hmm. In fracture, we have to keep that patient immobilized. त्याला हलवायचं नाही, जागेवर शांत जागेवर उभं ठेवायचं. And then if there is a burns, in burns, if burn injury there, then the part of body which is burned keep under the clean and cold water for 3 minutes, under flowing water, cold and the clean flowing water for 10 minutes. So that person should be get relax. Okay, in this way. uh, for injury, we have to also use the rice remedy whenever there is injury झाली असेल तर rice remedy, RIC means R for rest means allow victim to in a rest position, in a relaxed position, then apply ice on it. Then after the ice treatment, then the injured part should be massaged properly, a gentle compression. Then injured part should be kept in a raised or elevated position. Then leave it. So this is the rice remedies we should be applied after the injury. Okay, but sometimes that at the time of disaster, the injured person, we have to carry from one point to the another point. So how we can carry? There are the various 8 methods of them. For the cradle methods, in cradle methods, this is called the cradle methods. It can be applied for the children's. Then second is the carrying piggyback. This is means useful for carrying patients who are unconscious. For them person, we can use this type of a piggyback. Then human crutch method. In human crutch methods, if one leg is injured, then give support to that victim by other person, so that the minimum load will be take place on the leg. जेव्हा लेग फ्रॅक्चर त्यावेळेस ह्या ह्युमन क्रच मेथडचा यूज करतात. और पुलिंग और लिफ्टिंग मेथड, हियर 2 person can be pull them, hold them, carrying on unconscious. This can be used for carrying the unconscious patient through a short distance. Then carrying on a 4-hand chair, we have to make the chair by using 4 hands, and then allowed to sit him on our hands and carry them. Okay, then there is a carrying on 2-hand chair. See, this is the way. One hand hold on the leg, below the leg, and one hand on the back side, and then carry that patients. And then next one is a stretch methods. In a stretcher methods, in an emergency, we can use the stretchers or the stretcher made by bamboos or blanket, using the blanket. Okay, so by this way also we can carry the victims if they have a problem. Okay, other emergency measures are there. We can also use the boats to rescue people in a flood areas, as well as the wooden boards can be used, bamboo floats can be used, air-filled rubber tube can be used in a flooded area. आपल्या महाडमध्ये जेव्हा पूर येतो तेव्हा पण अशा प्रकारच्या इमर्जन्सी सर्व्हिसेस आपल्याला देतात. देन द फायर, इफ देर इज अ फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर, if there is a fire, then fire extinguisher is a portable appliances that can be easily arrive anywhere, carry anywhere. We have to use this fire extinguisher portable appliances. These very appliances are used to put out a fire. Every departments, in our school department also, this portable fire extinguisher is available. So if there is a fire, we have to keep them ready. Regularly we have to fill it. Every year we have to fill this portable appliances, fire extinguishers. Okay, so those are the disaster management by which we can treat and help the peoples. Here the topic number 9 is completed. As an exercise, complete this exercise from your textbook. Thank you so much.